Hey everyone, this is Clayton. Welcome to the channel and I'm glad you're here today. And today we're going to take a bit of a stroll down memory lane for me. Yes, I do have memories, even though my mind is about half gone. But anyway, recently a Dollar Tree Family Dollar opened up right up the road. And that's just given me a lot of opportunities to find sort of off-the-wall stuff that, we can bring here and look at. And today, underneath the purple shroud of destiny, yes, this thing, we have, like I said, a trip down memory lane. And we've got some stuff from Hostess. And starting out, we're going to do some Hostess Ice Devil's Food Zingers. Okay, if anybody has never had these before, these are like little cakes with icing inside or some kind of cream filling. And I used to get these. There was a small store up at my grandparents' house. And they would have, well, actually it wasn't any they involved. He would have stuff like this, just little cakes and candies and whatnot. And these were one of the things that was there. And they happen to have some of these Hostess things up at the Dollar Tree. We're just going to call it the Dollar Tree. And today we're going to look and see if these are exactly how I remembered them, or even somewhat close. So let's see what we got here. Like I said, these are little devil's food cakes. And trying to read what's on there is kind of difficult. Ingredients: sugar, of course, water, bleach, flour, malted barley, blah 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 blah. And okay, is there anything? Oh, there's what we were looking for. Contains bioengineered food ingredients. Yeah, I do not believe that the Zingers used to contain bioengineered food ingredients. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that. I was double checking to make sure the microphone was working, and it was. Just don't want to have a repeat of what we had for the Christmas special. Okay, so, I don't want to destroy the package because I want to at least maybe be able to read a little bit more on there. Yeah. Oh, come on now. I do not remember having this much trouble opening these up when I was a kid. Okay, and blah, 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 blah. Okay, contains bioengineered food ingredients. It really makes me wonder what the heck the bioengineered food ingredients are. Okay, these are little chocolate cakes, and like I said, they have icing in the center. Boom-de 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 boom. So let me smell. They smell, oh, wow. They smell exceptionally sweet. And, well, I guess the only thing now is to taste them. Okay. Yep. Taste. Well, really sugary, chocolatey. The icing on top, it's, I don't want to say plasticky, but it's sort of like sugar with a hint of chocolate. Let's taste the icing. The cream filling, I should say. It's very much like sugar. Very sugary. Very cheap, chocolatey. Pretty much like I remember them as a kid. Yeah. It's like your wave of nostalgia here. Ugh, I want to get it all over the thing. Yeah, these pretty much taste like your cheap chocolate cakey things. But they're made by Hostess. And these were Zingers. And I remember them back, it may not have been Zingers when I was a kid. Now I'm talking like when I was like 5, 6, something like that. This little store that sold them, the guy's name that owned it was Johnny. And he had a couple pinball machines and a counter with some candy and these little type of cake products, you know, and he would take a chair and set it in front of the pinball machine so I could play it, because I was that small. I mean, I had to shift from one side to the other because my hands wouldn't reach around to hit the flippers on the pinball machine. So I'm really digging into my memory here. But yeah, that tastes about like it did back then. The icing on the top may not have been as plasticky as it is now. But yeah, that's pretty much like it was. They're not bad. They're not like high quality cakes, but hey, when you're 5 years old, 3 of them in a pack, that was pretty good. So another thing that I do remember were these new Hostess Baby Bunts, baked with real strawberry cheesecakes. Now, I know this says new, and it's like, well, wait a minute, that was, you were 5, how could you remember these? I don't think they were called these back then, but there was some sort of strawberry cake thingy that was very much the same as this. Not probably the same name, but you know, they just sort of recycle ideas. I haven't had any new ideas for freaking ages. Now, let's see, what do we got in here? Okay, it says nutrition facts, 1 serving per container. Okay, that's 2 of these. 280 calories is 1 serving. So, you know they're not good for you because it's a sugary sweet. I mean, duh. And sugar, water, rich flour, bleach flour, blah, 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 bunch of junk. But we got down to this again. Bioengineered food ingredients. This makes me wonder. Now, oh great, just fall apart on me. Okay, like these are strawberry baby bunts. So we've got this sort of bundt cake that's falling apart. Throw the icing back in there. They say they're new, but I remember something similar to this. Let's put it that way. So what do we smell like? Holy Moses. Oh, Frankenberry strawberry cereal. It's very much what it smells like, with icing smell added. It seems very moist. I mean, that's actually very moist, much more moist than the cake on these guys. And sort of artificial strawberry smell mixed with that icing smell. You know, why don't we take a piece of this icing? Try that first. Yep. Sugar and starch and a little bit, tiny bit of strawberry. Could have been just from the cake itself, leached into it. All right, let's take a bite. Oh. Oh, okay. First off, I got a sort of a pastry taste. And for as moist as it is, it seems kind of dry in the mouth. And not an overly strong strawberry flavor. Getting a little bit of, like, aftertaste of the artificial strawberry aftertaste, even though it says baked with real strawberries. Maybe that's why it's not, doesn't have so horribly artificial taste. I can actually smell, maybe, I'm thinking that's what my mind is saying, that I actually smell the real strawberry flavoring. But, I don't know. These are not, like I said, it's something, it's supposed to be new. But I remember something along this line back then. And honestly, it's not pleasant. It's sort of tangy. And ugh. No, that's not pleasant. there's a mixture of artificial and real strawberry taste in there. And no. Oh, now I'm getting that aftertaste of artificial strawberry, and it's like, blah. Ah. Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't, I don't think I would have eaten a lot of those if they would have had these back when I was a kid in this form. So here's something that I know we had back as a kid, though I won't swear to it. Twinkies! Yes, the fabulous golden sponge cake with creamy filling Twinkie. Now, I don't think Hostess came out with these first, although I cannot be completely sure. You know, because the whole Twinkie thing was, you know, there's a history behind that, which I really don't want to dive into. And 1 serving per container, which is 2 Twinkies, and 280 calories. Wasn't that 280 calories there, too? Yep, 280 calories. And you know, I didn't look at this one. What's serving? 1 serving per container. Oh, and 400 calories. Look at that. 400 bioengineered calories in those 3 little cakes. You know, Burger King Whopper, eat your heart out. Okay, so let's look at the Twinkies. Contains bioengineered food ingredients. Like everything contains bioengineered food ingredients now. Let's see if these taste like I remember it. Yes, you've got the 3 holes at the bottom where the creamy filling is shoved into. And the spongy cake with that glaze type thingy on there. And it smells just like I remember it. Alright, so let's tear this open. Okay, that's a good sign. There's more filling in there than I remember the Twinkies having. Like I said, my memory could be a little corrupted because that was 50 years ago. Yeah. God, I'm old. Ugh. Anywho, let me take a smell now. It's cracked open. Yep. Smells sweet. Smells like cake. Look, a little bit of cream filling. Yes. Smells just... smells. Bleh. Tastes just like cream filling I remember. Okay. Yep. A little bit dry. Still nice and springy. The golden sponge cake with the honey glaze, or whatever they call it, in the cream filling. These taste very much like they did then. Except, I don't remember... I remember somewhat of an aftertaste with these. And I don't seem to be tasting it now. I mean, super sweet. I can actually taste that honey glaze, whatever it is, if it's still honey glaze. And the creamy filling. And the sponge cake. And yes, that greasy, shiny stuff that gets all over your fingers that actually reflects the light. It is so deeply glazed. Yep, that gets a 10 for 10 on the memory scale. Okay, I have one more thing that I know they had back when I was a youngie standing on top of the chair playing the pinball machines. Because it was one of my favorites. And they were orange cupcakes. Yes. Natural flavor. Frosted orange flavored cake with creamy filling. Everything has to have a creamy filling in it. That's because the cake's usually so stinking dry, you just, you know, you'd be spitting dust. And ingredients, the same. You could probably take the ingredients from all 3 of these, and it'd be the same as on that. 1 serving per container, 370 calories. So we're almost up to what we got here with these chocolatey thingies. And, of course, what they did not have back then, that they told us about, Bioengineered food ingredients. I wonder if those are bioengineered oranges. Ah. Oh, come on, fingers aren't working. I remember the ones that I would get did not have the plastic container to hold the cupcake in. Let's see if we can eject the cupcake. There we go. So we've got the sponge cake, the orange icing, and the white swirlies. So what do we smell like? Whoa, yes. Wow. It literally smells like someone is peeling an orange. The whole thing smells like that. Yep, that's not bad at all. I remember that smelling of orange. And let's break it open. We've got none of those white swirly icing. Let's switch sides there. We've got a good bit of creamy filling. Sort of firmer sponge cake. Let's taste the creamy filling. Yep, tastes just like the creamy filling. Ooh. Oh, wow. There's orange taste in that. Yes, definitely orange taste in the creamy filling. Whoa, and not bad orange taste either. Very, very good orange taste. Okay. Okay, take a bite there and orangey, creamy, cakey. If you look at this cake, it looks just like the Twinkie. You got that glazing on top of there that gives you the super shiny finger stuff going on. That is very much as I remember. Actually, I think it has a better orange flavor. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. These are just like the ones that I used to get. I think they actually have a better orange flavor. I would imagine they do, because the flavoring probably improved somewhat over the last 50 years, one would hope. I mean, the icing is sort of hard. Let me taste just the icing. Okay. Yep, slight orange taste in the icing. Not overly powerful, but sweet. Yeah, yeah, that was me eating the whole thing. Yep. That's actually better than I remember them. I can't tell you for sure if these were made by I know these were made by Hostess, but if the ones that I had before were made by Hostess or not. I'm thinking they may have been, though don't hold me to that for sure. So let's give a quick rating on these. The Ice Devil's Food Zingers. I'm going to give them a 1 chicken of approval. I mean, they're sort of dry and they're plasticky, but you want a nice little sweet something. You know, and there's 3 of them in there. And even though you have as much calories as a freaking giant burger, I definitely recommend getting something to drink with those, though, because they are dry. Okay, the new Hostess Baby Bunt strawberry cheesecake thingies. I'm going to take another bite here quick. Yeah. The strange combination of the real strawberry and artificial strawberry taste and the cheesecake. I can sort of taste the cheesecake icing stuff going on in there. But I would give these a meh. I mean, you tried, but there's just something not there. It's got sort of a tangy yuck taste to it that is just not pleasant. And now, especially now, the aftertaste is kicking in, and it's actually worse than it was a minute ago. Ugh. Ah. Ew. Okay, that was really worse than it was a minute ago. All right, now back to the Twinkies. Twinkies. How can you go wrong with a freaking Twinkie, man? I'm going to give these 3 chickens of approval. Twinkies taste just like I remember them tasting. Creamy. Make your fingers all gooey. And taste like sweet. Yep. Those haven't changed. And then we have these, the orange cupcakes. Definitely 3 chickens of approval for the orange cupcakes. Maybe 3 chickens of approval plus a yeah. Because that flavor. Okay. Oh yeah. That orange flavor is destroying all the other crap flavor coming from that the Twinkies couldn't even cover up. You want something good, sweet, that you won't have to drink something with because it's so dry. Yep, I'm finishing that. Yep, those are good. Okay, well, oh wait, I can't get this out of my mouth. Okay, well, there's my little trip down memory lane with you today. And the old cupcake type thingies I used to get when I was like this tall and couldn't reach both flippers on the pinball machine. Hopefully y'all know what a pinball machine is, because there's somebody I said about a pinball machine to, and they didn't know what a pinball machine was, and it made me feel really old. But anyway, hey, you like the video, hit the button down there, like, subscribe, and, you know, ring the bell, because then you'll get a notification when I put more of this stuff on there. I know I haven't been really accurate with the updates lately. We had Christmas and New Year's, and things were just getting a little hectic, and now things are calming down again that I can get down to business. Oh yeah. So anyway, thanks for spending some time with me, and have a good evening.